Join us as we hike the spectacular yet secluded Federa Gorge near Cortina.
8:27.
It's 8:27 on Tuesday. We're about to head off on a hike, just leaving directly from the campsite, which is Camping Dolomites, and we're heading up into the hills. So we're trying to get an early start in case we have a very long hike. I think we know where we're going. We've got the GPX, but that doesn't always stop us from going wrong. We'll see how we go today. Well, we've just sussed out where we are, and it looks like the up starts straight away. Okay, we've done 1.3k, about 26 minutes, and
up a fairly steep
quite
road.
steep, quite steep. It looks like we've got a little bit more road to go before we can head off on trail 432. This marking tells us we're on the right track and when the path hasn't headed off the road. 45 minutes in, and we've found
2 kilometres.
2 k's in, we've found the path that diverges from the road, so the walk should start getting interesting now, we hope. Lots of lovely tree cover. We're already hot enough to take our jackets off, so should be enjoyable from now on.
Oh, that was good. Just got off of that road, the tarmac road, which we went for about 40 minutes, just over a k, uphill, pretty hard work, and now we're into the forest, which is what we really love, and it's just wonderful. And it sounds like I can hear a stream down here, so maybe there's some kind of waterfall or something. Well, it looks like we're coming down to a pretty strong flowing stream down through the tree roots, so
Come to a really pretty spot. You know we're on the right trail. There's the marker.
just have a little look up here and see what's going on. It's very pretty.
Heading up to the top of the waterfall now. Lovely and cool under here. Oh, isn't this a fabulous spot?
Yeah. I didn't think we were going to be getting to this sort of thing so early.
No, me either. I mean, you're almost just off the road. And just around the corner is a seat for morning tea.
Okay, on our way again after a nice morning coffee break. Nice stop, that one. Lots of zigzag up the hill on this path.
Big zigzag up the hill, wasn't
Yeah.
it? And more zigzag. Stopped at a viewpoint over Cortina. Looks quite magnificent down there. reached a decision point here. Looks like you can go either way. Sentiero attrezzato usually means it's a bit harder, like a bit of wire sometimes, not quite a Via Ferrata. And Sentiero facile means easy. So I reckon we opt for the hard way.
Yeah, okay.
We opt for the hard way.
Back, can't you?
Yep, off we go then, up the hard way.
Okay, well. Oh, we've got a bit of a tricky bit here. Bit of Via Ferrata there. Well done.
Wow, this is really fun. By the stream, so cool. Better off if you don't have your sticks, but really, really good fun. Wow, this gorge is just so much fun. I think it's a bit of a well-kept secret.
Oh dear.
All right.
Yep. Hello. Looks like a tricky bit coming up.
Yep.
Well, I guess you can see where we are by the sign.
Fun little section of the hike.
Oh my god, we've got to go around here. We've just stopped for lunch. Oh, it's dead on midday. Unbelievable. So we just couldn't find a seat anywhere, so we made use of this pile of logs here, but we've just been into this little, what you might call a grotto type of thing, and you go through there.
It's a bit dark and ominous. Where are we heading here?
Oh, look at this. This is this is very, very nice. Pretty tight through here. Geez, are they expecting us to walk across there? I don't think so.
I would hope not.
Oh, wow. Oh, here we go.
down here. We're hoping that it doesn't start raining. The weather's on the turn a little bit, so we don't want to miss out on this. It's just too good.
Oh, some view, eh?
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? I think we might have come to the top of the gorge, and we've just had to improvise a seat for lunch. You wouldn't read about it. What do we get up here? 2 great seats. Unbelievable. Yep. Just our luck, I reckon we're what, 50 metres away from it?
Yeah.
Well, we certainly went too early with lunch. We just found a fabulous table and chair. And look at the view there. So we're thinking of coming back the same way. So it's got our name written on it for second lunch. Yeah, we're not 100% sure where we're going. It looks like up. Across the bridge and up. We've just broken out of the gorge, so the canopy of trees have gone, and this is what we're greeted with. The sun's not out, so you can't really see them that clearly, a bit misty, but whoa.
You haven't seen what's behind you yet.
Oh, I've got to turn around, do I? Okay, I'll do a 360 then. Ray said I have to turn around. Yeah. Camera's not going to pick it up because it's magnificent, but wow. Classic Dolomites, 360 degrees. You wonder how you can get 360 degrees spectacular mountains, but you do. Whoa. We think, as much as we'd love to hike further, it's 4.5 hours. We've done 8.5 k's, which means it's another 8.5 k's back, and it's what, 1 o'clock?
Yeah, 1 o'clock.
So, and you can see the sky's not really in our favour, so we're going to turn around. Heading back down now. We've decided to go back the same way. It's that or the road. And we do not like hiking on fire trails or roads or whatever, so we'll see the gorge from a different perspective.
Well, we made it back down to that really nice table with the waterfall in the background, so we're going to have our second lunch.
Heading back down the gorge again. Just nice to see it from a bit of a different perspective. Just as beautiful. Hiking back down, seeing everything from a totally different perspective. We're a bit reluctant to backtrack, but it's actually worked out really, really well. A really interesting section here. All these hairpin bends on the way down. We did them on the way up, which was tough. Now we're doing them on the way down. Have a look at how many there are. down, down, down. Okay, my turn.
Okay, well here comes Julie. We're just coming down the last bit of the zigzag.
They do love a hairpin bend.
Yeah, they do, don't they?
What a hike. We've made it back to where we had morning tea. Amazing how different things look coming from the other direction.
Okay, we just had a nice afternoon tea stop down there.
Look at Cortina.
I know.
We haven't reached
10
the
to 4.
campsite yet. Close to 7.5 hours and
10 to 4.
14.5 k's so far. Probably got a bit less than a k to go. Can't wait to get back. A nice drink, shower, chill out.
The Federa Gorge is not your typical Dolomite hike, and we loved being able to hike the gorge directly from the campsite. It was mostly well signed and was a great hike for summer, as the forest gave a lot of shade and the constant streams rushing past were very cooling. Whilst the ascent was constant, the multiple bridges and stairs offered a lot of variety, with the occasional view down to the valley as an added bonus. The mini Ferrata was easy and fun. We actually prefer a forested gorge hike to the usual exposed and sometimes risky Dolomite hike over slippery shale. We could have continued the hike up to the Refugio, but time was getting away from us, so we chose to hike back down rather than continue on up. There's also several different ways you could have come down. We loved the gorge so much we decided that we'd continue back down the way we went up, but seeing it from a totally different point of view made it all still fun and interesting. It took us about 7.5 hours to do the 15k, but we do stop a lot for cuppas and photos, and we thoroughly enjoyed the whole of the hike. If you'd like to see more of our hiking adventures, check out our 5 Weeks in the Alps playlist.